I'm working on a watercolor painting of Belfast, Ireland. This is the Albert Memorial Clock. And the idea with this painting is I only want to have just one area in focus, and that's going to be the clock. Everything else is going to be soft focused. Now, in order to achieve that in watercolor, what you have to do is you're going to have soft edges on the foreground and the background. The only thing that's going to be in focus is going to be in that middle ground. If I want to get soft edges on things, I have a tendency to work a lot of wet into wet. So what I do is I get the paper wet and I drop the color down. You got to do this flat, of course, so gravity doesn't move things a certain direction. And then I just kind of go section by section. So I'm working on the taxi cabs right now. I just was, and just trying to keep things nice and soft. I don't want hard edges. So I put down a little bit of color. While it's still wet, I come back in with the brush and I hit it with a little bit of water, and that softens up the edge. Then you have to let that section dry. Then you go to a next section. So now I'm working on the tower right now, which I had kept completely white before. Come in there and I just kind of go back and forth between sections of the painting. Well, one section's wet, move on to the other section, so I don't have to use hair dryers too much. And then I'll go back up into the tower here, and I'm working on some of the details of the tower. Now, one of the hardest things that when you do cityscapes, especially at night, is you can have multiple light sources at night. So you can have all kinds of crazy lights, but if it's daytime scene, you got to have the one light source. So don't have 1,000 light sources unless it's a city scene like this. And you can see here, I'm just kind of slowly building up the depth. I'm coming into here, dropping down some darker darks. This stuff is going to be in focus around the tower here. I go back and I'm doing some more work on the taxis, back and forth. I'm doing that tree which is in front of the Memorial Tower. I dry things if I need to. I darken down the sky a little bit. It's just a matter of push and pull. I'm constantly going back and forth of different areas of the painting. Looking at things upside down kind of helps too, because you can see right away if you screwed something up. And here's the final finished painting after all that work. And if you enjoyed this content, please hit subscribe. If you're interested in all the materials used in this painting, check out the YouTube description below. Thank you for watching, and happy painting.